So that's that big tree loaded on, if you look. So I guess I've got about a quarter load, if not more. Because if I fell 4 big trees, sometimes I can't fit them all in one load. That I'm talking big trees like I just cut. But boy, that's a big tree. That's a lot of lumber. So we've got them scaled, and I'm gonna go on to my further pile there and just finish filling that load, and we're gonna head home. So that's 16 inches in diameter, and it's a 12-foot log. That's how you scale wood. So there you go. That one was 16 inches. That's 18, and that was 14. That's three of those 12-footers off that big tree. So here's the first piece of that big spruce tree we're going to saw. I think it's the second one from the butt log, so second 12-footer. And he measures 16 inches at the small end, and I've just scaled that 16 inches, and he's 12 inches long, and I've just scaled it at 135 board feet. So we're going to saw it and see how many board feet we actually get. In order to scale it, you can use an app. There's plenty of apps out there, or there's just Google how to scale logs, and there's paper scales as well. So 135 board feet. To go over again how to scale a log, and it's pretty simple. So like I said before, I have an app on my phone that I put the length of the log and the diameter of the smallest end of the log, what it measures, and it'll tell you how many board feet there is in a log. And you can also Google that, and there's some charts online, and they're pretty well the same thing. And there's 3 types of scale. There's an international, a Doyle, and a Scribner, I think. But anyway, we go by international, and I mostly scale softwood. So when you're scaling softwood, I took this log. So this is the small end of the log. It's a 16-foot log, and it's kind of oval. So on one side it measures 1 foot 12 inches, and on the other side it measures 14 inches. So what you're trying to find is the exact round of that log. So I'm not going to use the 14, I'm going to use the 12, because you want it you want the circumference to fit in the smallest end of the log perfectly round. So this is a 16-foot log. You measure the smallest, and it's 12 inches. So this is a 16-foot log, and it's 12" in diameter. So this is a pretty exciting day for me today and my channel. As of a few minutes ago, I checked my subscriber numbers and I'm at 999. So if you know anything about YouTube, when you have a YouTube channel, it's a pretty big milestone to hit the 1,000 mark. So I've rapidly been growing these past few weeks. It's up and down, but today, yeah, just like 5 minutes ago, I checked I was at 999. So I figure by the end of the day, I might get 1,000. So I want to thank everybody for watching and commenting and helping me out. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I want to shout out to this guy. Dave at RCAF Polar Express. Dave is a great supporter of mine. He watches all my videos and comments, and he does a thing called I think it's a Wednesday shout out, and he finds YouTube channels that he's interested in. He subscribes and he does a shout out. I don't know if he does it every week, but he does it quite often. And for me, I don't remember when he did mine, but he did a shout out and it boosted my subscribers a big amount. And so Dave, thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate it. And check Dave out at RCAF Polar Express. He's got a great channel. He does repairs on his vehicle, maintenance, oil changes, all kinds of stuff. He's got a cute little tractor there, trailer. He's got some add-ons, and he does a whole bunch of interesting stuff. And what he does really well, and he explains really well. Super interesting guy to watch. And so Dave, I want to say thank you for supporting me and my channel. You gave me a little boost there a while back, and I know you're getting close to that subscriber count like I just mentioned, and you're going to get there. So let's all head over to his channel there. If you haven't checked him out, check Dave out and hit that subscribe button. You know, great channel to watch. He's some fun to watch. Welcome to part 2. This is the second video of scaling a log for the sawmill. So in that last video that I published, I cut a tree down, a big spruce tree, 75 years old, 71 feet long. We cut it down, we processed it, and I sawed it in the sawmill. And I'm going to review and show you what the scale was of the log and the logs themselves, and what it scaled when I sawed it in the sawmill. So check this out. Okay guys, so this is a representation of the tree. So you remember the tree was 71 feet tall, 75 years old. And I cut out of that spruce tree 3 12-footers, 1, 2, 3, a 16, and the top was an 8-footer. And that was total length of the logs that I cut off the tree. So when I scaled the logs, I scaled 135 for the first one. It was pretty big. It was 16 inches there at the small end. 101, 72, 38, 19, for a total of 365, okay? 365 board feet, sawmill scale. When I sawed all the lumber, and I sawed mostly boards with this lumber actually. I needed boards, so I sawed mostly boards. So this is the board feet that I calculated when I was done sawing the lumber. So this guy had 237. The next guy 180, the next guy 111, 49, 27, for a grand total of 604. Quite the difference. So when you scale a log at 365 board feet, you know you're going to get a lot more. There's a difference. Almost double. You know, you're going to say, well, boy, the sawmills make money. They scale the wood, and they have to scale it that way, because they lose, you know, sometimes a log will be crooked or it'll be rotten or whatever. And so they have to gain a little bit to compensate for their losses, I guess. Now you have to remember there are several factors in me cutting a lot more board feet than I had. First of all, these, and some of this I'm just assuming, most of these scales are scaled for big sawmills where the kerf or the cut is 1/4 inches because it's a big blade, big rotary blade, right? I have a bandsaw blade, it's only 1/8 cut. So for every cut, I gain 1/8. So I'm sure that factors into me being able to cut more board feet than is scaled log-wise. So that's probably one reason. And, you know, trees are different. So I could have scaled, you know, something and I could have got a lot less too, depending on what you cut, I guess. So there's a lot of factors there. But this one, it was interesting to take that tree and scale it and saw it. And that's what I got out of it. So that's pretty interesting. So if you didn't get that at first, there's another comparison there to see what I got out of that tree. So not too bad. So 600-ish board feet I got out of that tree. I don't always get $1 a board foot. Depends what you're cutting. Sometimes you get 85 cents. But just say if I was able to get $1 a board foot out of that tree, I would have made $600. But you have to remember, it's not an easy $600. I had to go in the woods, get my gear ready. Pending no breakdowns, I had to cut that tree down, limb it, cut it, drive it out of the wood, diesel for the tractor, get it here on the sawmill, all my time to saw it, sharpening blades, fuel for the sawmill, again, pending no breakdowns. So, yeah, it's potentially a $600 tree, but it's a lot of work for $600 and it's quite a few hours. So, but that's how it goes, right? But that was really, that was interesting. That was a fun thing to do. See how many board feet I got out of that log. And again, check this guy out. Subscribe to his channel. Check him out. Great guy, great channel. Fun to watch. Let's get Dave to 1K. So again, a big thanks for watching and the support and the comments. And we'll see you on the next video. Next video going to be interesting. I got a challenge. It's a little challenge going around on your favorite or your top 5 tractor attachment or add-ons. And this is a fun thing that's been going around YouTube. So that's going to be a fun little video to make. So yeah, check that out next time. So see you later.